Noonan.
Yeah. Snake. Oh wow!
This time it's me drinking.
I've been owned online.
I hate this part.
Welcome to City 17.
Welcome to City 7 fucking teen. You introduce subtitles, you introduce titles, and you fuck it up in one chapter. Also, there's this enemy way below the ground who's firing up at the floor to try and hit us. One enemy has just been mistakenly placed ages under the map and is desperately trying to shoot me. Thank God it's not a sniper. I'm just fucking blown away. I'm blown away by this.
What the fuck?
So
wait. We're not going to City 17, right?
No, we're not.
They copied the fucking. They copy pasted the title names and forgot to change some of them.
I guess, like, maybe originally City 17 was meant to be way earlier in the game than it ended up, but no, like it explicitly said, we're going to City 9. At 9:17, it's very easy to mix those two numbers up.
Jeez.
Maybe
when we like reach the city, like those like aspects were developed by completely different people, you know, and like, and the people doing this didn't really know which city they were going, so they just assumed it was City 17.
So, I'm sorry I'm being stupid, but this is the worst map in the game. This is a terrible,
Welcome to City 17.
Yeah, like, man, City 17 is lethal.
It's just a meta on how you feel when you actually do enter City 17 in Half-Life 2.
Oh, it is like genius.
For Gordon, it is probably the worst feeling. All his entire life is like gone. Like everyone he knows is older or dead, and his world is completely different. And this is like doing that, but to you personally as a human being, behind your fucking computer screen.
So, the gimmick of this map. It is very true of what you said, is like, this is a horrible sinking feeling, because this is a spotlight puzzle. Puzzle, you know, a stealth section. A spotlight stealth section.
You mean like in the award-winning video game, The Last of Us?
Yes, but instead of, you know, being able to adequately start estimating how the AI works and where you're meant to go to dodge stuff, this instead just fucks you. It just fucks you. Non-stop.
They randomly just look at you, like out of nowhere?
It's not random, I think they just fucked up. There's meant to be a path through this. It just doesn't work.
Oh, so like, the idea is that they only go in like set like places.
Yes.
But somewhere in like the programming of these combines, they fucked it up so that they don't just notice you at some point.
Yeah. See, what the thing is, there's like 3 things going on this map. The spotlights are on a set trajectory, so you have to time and evade.
Oh,
and
can I guess it?
You can guess it.
The fucking lamps and the combines with the guns are completely like different things. They're not connected.
Kind of. It's more that beyond just the fact you're meant to evade them, so how do you deal with the fact that this looks like a very wide open map? Well, how about if you just run out into the open, there's like a large kill zone where you'll just die anyway.
What?
So, like, you run out there and they'll just go, we spotted you, because they don't want you just running out in the open. They want you to go through their prescribed path. But because it's a wide open map, there's a prescribed path, but there's no way to understand where that path is. So it just feels random. It just feels like, no, we don't want you going there. We're going to just kill you and undo all your progress. That's not fair. That's not how this is meant to work.
So it's like trial and error and also like a bullshit fucking spotlight thing.
Yeah. And the third thing is, there's also that hyper-lethal deadly snow, just to rub it in those spaces that aren't covered by the insta-kill spotlights. It's 3 layers, so they've put a linear puzzle in a seemingly non-linear area with no signposting, and they've introduced 2 methods to just fuck you. And not to mention, have you spotted... Look, there we go, there's the snow. Have you spotted where we're meant to go yet? Also, I've been spotted now, because I I ran here. Yep, I was spotted by that one over there! Not even the one I was under, so... This is 20 minutes later. I tried. But I couldn't even figure out, like, where I was meant to go. Oh, not to mention Killer Snow on the outside of the map. This is 20 minutes later. I want to reiterate. Even with no clipping, I was like, where do I go? And on a review I watched, someone said you can't even beat this stage. You have to enter the next level code. That isn't true. It's just the area you're meant to get to. I don't think you can get there. Like, I mean, you probably can. Yeah, just fly into this room, and that's where the level trigger is.
Oh my god, it's just some random fucking room. It's someone college room fucking dorm.
Whoa, those 3 years have been kind to you, Mitchell. Where'd the grey hair go?
Yeah, wait, what? Is he Benjamin Button?
In the files, in the player model files, there's Mitchell
What, like,
Old.
no reaction to that?
I mean, sorry, I'm going over a technical reason, Noonham. In the fucking player files, there's Mitchell Old and Mitchell Young, and I legitimately think they're backwards. I think they got the files in the wrong place. That's the only explanation for why Mitchell looks younger.
That's... Yeah, what... Or... Why is he What's with the hair? Why is his hair black?
I don't...
Is it, like, according to the temperature? It's warmer, his hair is, like, white. Colder, black.
He just raided a Combine hair dye factory before coming here. Also, my dog has walked upstairs. Too. Hello, girl. Go downstairs now. You don't need to see this.
Who the fuck is this ugly bald asshole?
This is Boris, a Russian man in Alaska who is here to tell us this isn't a weapons factory. You ready for more beta bullshit?
Oh my god, is it?
Cremators!
Cremators.
An abandoned concept in Half-Life 2. These things were going to burn up bodies. Yeah. They were going to be flamethrower enemies. Aside from the fact that, once again, it clashes with the actual finalized Combine aesthetic.
Yeah, it is like super, like...
circular. It looks like a Yoko Taro fucking design, actually.
It's like it's a cool design, but it just doesn't fit in. They're like... They're so, like, biological, and, like, for, like, the Combines, almost all the biology is to be stripped away, you know?
People become less human, and, yeah.
It's, like, it's super mechanic, but, like, that's, like, that super mechanic and, like, robotized, this is the fucking aesthetic they're going for. But that's, like, some weird horror game shit, basically.
I love this scene for a couple of reasons. This is where you can really tell that this guy was binging some of that Hideo Kojima, because Mitchell's response to... Like, Boris is like, oh, please be disgusted by what I have to do to make sure my daughter isn't enslaved.
Think about it. Wasn't the
main
reason we were trying to go to space for decades for the resources? If we
Holy shit! Oh my god!
You and I are not so different, Combine.
Oh my, dude, this guy loved Metal Gear.
It's so bad. It's like, you can feel like whoever was writing this, like, believe Berg was right. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. I get to do my edgy 12-year-old musings on humanity.
The way I see this is a fucking two fucking face boxes on my screen right now and text scrolling through. Oh my god, and it goes on forever. What is he even fucking... The goddamn color difference!
You're correct, Mitchell. You're right. We're just as bad as them.
Our fucking... Okay. Like the way this game was clickbaited to us was gonna be a fucking... This dude, right? This asshole is, like, whining throughout the whole game about how shitty Gordon Freeman is. And he isn't even, like, almost, like, way more than half through. Gordon Freeman hasn't even really been mentioned, like, outside of the fucking first part.
No. Gordon Freeman gets dropped. Like, this, and all of the setup so far has been Mitchell has a boat, and now he's come to a factory, and there are children laboring there. And the setup of this scene is there are no kids under the age of 5 because of the Combine suppression field. I'm actually legitimately impressed now I mentioned that. He didn't just bring up, they stopped us from fucking. Like, I'm impressed that they actually managed to reveal that in a somewhat subtle way after that black screen telling you exactly what fucking happens. But anyway, Mitchell then endeavors, I'm going to destroy the factory and I'm taking these kids with me.
I just don't get, like his motivations from, like, how he was sold to us, Mitchell. And this is what I mean by clickbaited, because fucking none of this has anything to do with fucking Gordon Freeman.
It's like,
I wanted the line.
Could you get, like, a whole game? I mean, maybe, like, if you cut this game in half and just made it exclusively, like, Hunt Down the Freeman, then it'd be fine. Like, actually, that's a question. Like, why wouldn't G-Man even just... Well, I mean, obviously, there's machinations in play, but why wouldn't G-Man just, like, okay, I'm gonna put you in stasis for 20 years, and then you can hunt down the Freeman. That's an easy fix. It's like a super easy fix. G-Man's really good at that whole keeping you in stasis shit.
I think, like, a cool idea would be that G-Man can see so far ahead and predict so far ahead that at some point he's gonna have to stop Freeman. So he, like, sets up this one dude from the past to stop his own agent, basically.
Also, have you noticed that during this scene we're sparking? Just for no reason. I can't explain why.
Yeah. We're electrified.
We're just so angry at the
revengeance. It's just Mitchell is out for revengeance.
He's in Ripper mode right now. So the gameplay objective of this scene, and it's such a it feels like such a tired way of doing this, but it's also things like, he just said, I'm gonna burn this factory, so I'm like, how do I burn this factory down? Do I have to find something? Do I have to block machinery? No, it's just tied to how many Combine you kill. You just have to kill a certain amount of Combine and then the scene will end.
Yeah, but what about fucking, the dude's daughter?
Well, that's the thing. He's like, I'm running this factory so that my daughter doesn't have to work, but then he just agrees to run away. I guess he can't really stop us. He just agrees to run away while we blow up his factory. So right now, he's fleeing into the wastes of Alaska with his daughter. So we've really done him and his daughter a solid.
And he's, like, probably, like, dying.
He's probably super dying.
Like, being shot by Combine.
Yeah, because they just shot me on sight. It's like, why is that factory worker running away? Gun him down.
Like, if fucking Mitchell, last name, who cares, can't fucking go through that goddamn hell maze, why would some dude and his daughter survive?
He hasn't got the power of flight, and if he no-clipped, he'd drop his daughter on the way out, so he's fucked. You have to clip to carry your daughter away from the burning factory.
That's such a cool concept, though. My dad is the gamer.
No, that's the least cool concept.
But but then he had to abandon me because he cheated with using no clip out of the way and he couldn't clip me.
Oh man.
Now I am out for vengeance for my dad.
Oh.
Join fucking Sarah Jessica Parker in the no clipper.
Alright, movie idea. My bodyguard is a gamer. And, like, he's about to take a bullet for his boss, but he's got no clip turned on. And tragedy strikes. If you can't tell, I haven't worked out what I'm doing yet. Like, the really annoying part is I realized in the footage one of the things caught on fire. But I haven't put two and two together.
Snake whatever. Let's go back to that gamer bodyguard concept. So, like, in the gamer movies, no-clip movie, I think it should end with the main character finally bonding with his father once again. But then his father gets shot, but she tries to take a bullet for him, but then she forgets that she has no clip on.
Oh, tragedy.
And, like, that's how the movie ends. That's how it should end.
I think you should go for a happy ending here, a nice, joyful ending, because, like, gaming should bring people together. Is like, it turns out the dad actually had the Buddha cheat on, so he was just on 1 hit point. And he can be brought back.
Oh my god, it's like a Pixar movie. They try to fool you into thinking that something bad's gonna happen, but never anything bad happens in a Pixar movie. Have you seen a Pixar movie? Nothing bad happens in them.
Never anything bad.
Never.
Oh my god, the scene is interminably boring. So, just... really
It
bad.
is. No, the thing with Pixar... The thing with
Just trying to
Pixar
avoid
is
talking about this at all costs.
It's like, all of their movies are basically just kind of miserable until the ending, when it's where it ranges from being bittersweet, no, not bittersweet, sweet bitter kinda, to just sweet at the end. That's it. It's like misery porn, and then like in the end, it's like, oh, thank God it didn't end horribly.
I mean, unlike this
God,
game,
the game is still
unlike
going.
this game, which is just misery incarnate. I mean, I want to reiterate, just while we're indulging in our own little misery porn here, that last map, I was over there, I was in that for 20 minutes, you only got to see 5 of those minutes. And I just realized as well, like, I only used my, like, early dumb cuts. Like, that map actually gets more miserable when you understand how bullshit it is. Like, when you're naive about how bullshit it is, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it looks terrible, but you know, you only realize the true depths of
And
it.
it just and it feels so expansive. Like, what is he going for with the expansive levels?
I don't know. That's the thing. Is like, surely it's more. It's like, it's. I don't know if it's more or less effort to just make a giant map, and then just like barely fill it. Because, like, either the case is they've intentionally made a bunch of kill zones, and that would take more effort to make a worse puzzle, or they just fucked up and the towers will just kill you if you go outside, and it's just a fuck up. In which case, like, you know, you're guilty of something either way with that map.
I'm
damned if you do.
I feel like it's just kind of like an open gallery shooter, because like you're kind of stationary mostly, so you get this like big scope view of it.
Oh, I'm talking about the laser map.
So,
This
like,
map's
feels
just
like-
shit. Like, it's not. It's like just not bad, but not fun. Because, all right, I'll give this game like one saving grace, like one little compliment. The bolt action rifles are like okay because they kill everything in one. Well, not everything, but they kill most enemies in one hit, which is. I don't know how that happened, considering every other gun takes like a fucking full magazine to down anything. I'm like, surely you fucked up. Surely this is meant to take 5 bullets to kill an individual, because the power scale on this is so incongruously massive.
You're just lucky that they didn't patch it out yet.
Oh, yeah.
Have there been patches to this game?
I don't think there's been. I haven't seen it in my Steam update list. I think the last patch that came out, because you've got to remember, when this game first came out, the cutscenes weren't in it. After a week-long delay, which I recall last part, or like several parts ago, I'll see you next part for like when the game gets a bit less shit for once.